RWL YouTube channel and RWL Mid-South Wrestling present RWL Live from the RCS Houston Center. Sponsored in part by Hocum Tire and Rubber Company and by Huffington Spray Paint, lasts forever. And by prizeofnigeria.com, where you may already be a winner, and by Get Good Premium Boner Pills, available as convenience stores everywhere.
Good evening, and howdy ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's card. I'm Johnny Bianco, and I'll provide color commentary to my host for the evening, Mr. Don Hickson. Don, a pleasure to be here.
Well, thank you very much, Johnny. It is a blast to have you here. And tonight we've got a thrill-packed card of RWL mat action from all regions of the Ringside Wrestling League. All under the auspices this evening of our guest of honor, Hangman Tex Lynch and T-Dog Samasio, Masks Incorporated.
Right you are, Don. So let's get underway at once with our first match. Setting Bell Unlimited's Joe Khan against Best of the West's Billy White Moon, with Too Short Popeye Scott Bell and Jim Dandy Deacon standing ringside for this one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Smooth Operator Scott Bell. And from Singapore, weighing in at 265 pounds, T. Joe Kwan.
The unpredictable wild man of Singapore, T.J. Khan, accompanied by the guest of dishonor this evening, Too Short Popeye Scott Bell.
Did you see what happened at Rage, Don? Tex Lynch, the new GM, offering Bell $100,000 pledged to RWL Southwest in exchange for a match with Bell. In Japan, yet?
Well, it's said somewhere in pop culture, Johnny, that revenge is a dish best served cold, and evidently Hangman Tex Lynch is wearing the chef's hat.
And his opponent, accompanied by Jim Dan D. Deaver. And from Norman, Oklahoma, weighing in at 248 pounds, Billy White Moore.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, please forgive our ring announcer. The woman drinks a bit. Billy White Moon, accompanied by Jim Dandy Deacons, and they are primed and ready for this matchup with T.J. Khan.
Well, they sure couldn't have picked a friendlier audience, that's for sure. Nobody as this crowd is favoring T.J. Khan. Okay, we've got our principals ready to go here, just waiting for the bell.
There's your bell. A nice arm drag from Billy White Moon. White Moon shoves T.J. Khan away. T.J. Khan with a tag and Bill and Scott Bell just drinking it all in.
He's a jerk. I'm new here, right? So I've done some research into Scott Bell. And believe me, the guy belongs in a zoo, away from people. I mean, he is only one defecation away from rivaling that McMahon guy.
T.J. Khan returns to the ring. They lock up again. White Moon shoves him away, but winds up getting hung up on the ropes. T.J. Khan misses with a kick. Billy White Moon with a counter. T.J. Khan takes him out onto the floor.
And Billy White Moon is in some serious pain.
Billy White Moon slowly to his feet. T.J. Khan going onto the floor after him, but White Moon out of the game, but T.J. Khan countering with a fireman's carry. Now it's T.J. Khan. Whips Billy White Moon to the ropes, ducks under. Elbow. Takes Billy White Moon down. Takes a moment, returns back to the ring. Forearm. T.J. Khan takes him down to the mat again. Ouch.
T.J. Khan using typical dirty tactics to gain an advantage. Lousy, sons of.
But hold on a second here. Billy White Moon comes back to life here. Drives a knee to the skull of T.J. Khan, takes him down to the mat. T.J. Khan, shoulder tackle. T.J. Khan gets him back up again. Another eye gouge takes White Moon back down to the canvas. On T.J. Khan, pressing the advantage, imposing his will here on Billy White Moon. Taking him round from pillar to post over here against the ropes. T-Joe Khan barely rating a 1 count there. Billy White Moon counters with a knee to the midsection and counters with another knee. Follows up with another drop kick. Can't seem to take T-Joe Khan down. T-Joe Khan whips Billy White Moon to the far corner, starts delivering a series of hard rights. Just devastating hard rights. Now, stomping away.
Look at that schmuck. Trash talking Billy White Moon while he's down. Real nice guy, that to short pop-up.
And now T-Joe Khan just opening up with a devastating combination, a series of punches and kicks and chops that's just got Billy White Moon absolutely reeling. Falls down to the canvas. He has collapsed. T-Joe Khan going for the cover.
All right, Jim Dandy Deacons arguing with the official here. Guess he figures he's gonna fight fire with fire, just the same way Scottville does.
All right, well, Billy White Moon firing on all cylinders here. He is just teeing off on T-Joe Khan. Taking him to the corner, head first into the turnbuckle. T-Joe Khan counters with an elbow. Whips Billy White Moon to the corner. Spinning elbow. Takes White Moon down to the canvas, but back body drop from Billy White Moon. White Moon gathers him up. Tomahawk chop right there. Whoa, he's got T-Joe Khan reeling on the ropes. Hangs him off the ropes a second time. T-Joe Khan absolutely seeing the stars here. Whoa, oh my, look at that. Beautiful punch. And it is time for T-Joe Khan to go here. Billy White Moon sensing it. He's got him. He's got it locked in. He's got that Indian sleeper locked in. That could be the end right there. T-Joe Khan tapping out.
White Moon wins.
Here is your winner, Billy White Moore.
So it's Billy White Moon with the submission win over T-Joe Khan and Don Hickson. You gotta be impressed with that young man's abilities.
Well, you know, Johnny, I've seen him compete before, and yeah, he's very resilient. And the amazing thing about Billy White Moon is that he always finds a way to buck the odds just when things seem to be darkest, just when it looks like there's no chance at all. Billy White Moon will come from behind and manage a win. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with our next match right after the break, so please don't go away.
Back now, and up next, it's a battle of technicians as the excellence of execution, Bret the Hitman Hart takes on Masks Incorporated's own T-Dog Tomasio in a match that's not about gold. It's about respect. It's about the Hitman looking down his nose at Masks Incorporated and independent wrestlers in general.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Natalia from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bret the Hitman.
Indeed, it seems Bret the Hitman Hart is displaying something of an elitist attitude.
He's got this attitude like if you didn't train at the dungeon with Stahart in Calgary, you're supposed to be less than. And that didn't sit well with the Dogster.
People seem to forget because it wasn't in RWL that T-Dog Tomasio was in fact a 4-time IBWA World Champion.
Because it didn't happen at one of the two major promotions of his time, it doesn't count. According to Mr. Salty, he's been a total a-hole since Montreal.
And his opponent, accompanied by Alice and Ken Z. And from parts unknown, weighing in at 235 pounds, T-Dog Tomasian.
The Dogster, accompanied to the ring by Allison Kinsey of the Click.
Hangman Tex Lynch is the brawler half of Masks Incorporated, and T-Dog Tomasio is the technician's half of the partnership. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better good cop Bad Cop combination. Then T-Dog and Tex, who will be facing Kevin Nash and Scott Hall in the Rage Tag Tournament, if they can defeat the Insiders next Monday at Rage. Tonight, however, is about Bret Hart and his salty, snarky attitude that oozes out of his every pore. He's suggested that Masks Incorporated are the, quote, Harlem Globetrotters of the squared circle, unquote. And you just better believe there's a feud brewing between the Hart Foundation and Masks Incorporated.
Bell sounds, and here we go. Collar and elbow tie-up. Bret Hart with a headlock and a headlock takedown. Takes T-Dog to the mat. T-Dog with a quick counter into a head scissor. Italian Neidhart looking on at ringside, as is Allison Kinsey on the side of T-Dog Tomasio. They lock up again. Clinched up against the ropes. The official breaking it up. They break cleanly. Collar and elbow again. Arm wringer from the Hitman. Oh, drags T-Dog down to one knee. He's gathered him up again, takes him up against the ropes. And look at this. Bret the Hitman Hart goes out onto the floor. And T-Dog Tomasio right out on after him. Oh, kick to the midsection. T-Dog with a quick counter and a clothesline. Bret Hart counters. Quick uppercut from the Hitman. Oh, misses with the crossbody. Connects with a fireman's carry takedown. Oh, T-Dog. Fast on the draw. Hitman takes it back inside the ring. T-Dog right in after him. From behind, Russian leg sweep. And a quick kick takes the Hitman down to the mat. Oh, wrenches the leg. T-Dog misses. Bret Hart connects with a crossbody. Tries for a pin, but doesn't even rate a 1. Arm drag from the Dogster. T-Dog sporting that warm-up jacket. Souvenir warm-up jacket, a Christmas gift from his tag team partner, Hangman Tex Lynch. And he is attached to that jacket. Let me tell you, he will not even take it off for the match. Hitman. Narrowly missing with a drop kick. Whips T-Dog to the ropes. Ducks under. Collision. Now, Hitman, another shot to the midsection. And a spinning neck breaker. T-Dog in some trouble here. Just about a 1 count. Oh, T-Dog with a quick counter. Takes the Hitman down to the canvas. Lock up again. Another spinning neck breaker. Hitman. Oh, ho, he gets stopped cold with a chop from Dogster. Hitman counters. T-Dog against the ropes. Takes a couple of hard rights. Hitman. Just bouncing the head of T-Dog Tomasio off that top turnbuckle. And T-Dog got all 10 of those shots. Bret Hitman Hart takes him out to the floor. T-Dog out on the floor. And this crowd letting the Hitman hear it. Not a popular man lately. Bret the Hitman Hart, not extremely popular lately. Oh! Takes T-Dog down to the floor again. A drop kick. Now, with the T-Dog up on his shoulders, head first into the apron. Oh, and T-Dog is hurting. Bret Hart taunting the Dogster. Oh, quick miss, and everybody's back in the ring again. T-Dog trying to lift the Hitman, but Brett just dead weight. Hitman connects with a hard right. Collar and elbow tie up. T-Dog shoves him away. Now the Hitman chucks him back out onto the floor for a second time, being assisted up by Allison Kinsey. Allison, T-Dog's guest this evening, brought to the ring for moral support against the Hitman. T-Dog back inside the ring now. And, nice arm drag by T-Dog Tomasio. Quick counter. T-Dog escaping the corner. But runs into a kick from Bret Hart. Whipped into the corner yet again. And look at this. Running Bulldog. Oh my, there we go. And the Hitman firmly back in control of the situation here. Oh, knee drop from the second rope. Oh, Hitman starting to show signs of wear and tear here. It has been a rough go so far. Oh my, here we go. Bret Hart with the sharpshooter locked in on T-Dog. T-Dog nowhere near the ropes with no place to go. He's going to have to get out the old-fashioned way, or Bret Hart releases the hold, which he has done. Collar and elbow again. T-Dog shoves him away and DDT. And look at that. Bret Hart bleeding profusely. T-Dog rolls him over. Well, I certainly thought that was the end, Johnny Bianco. T-Dog. Takes a jawbreaker. Counters with an arm drag. Oh, here we go, T-Dog with that power bomb, that pinning power bomb. And counters and turns it around into a Boston Crab. Referee asking Bret what he wants to do, but Bret Hart escaping. T-Dog taking a moment, and the crowd here in Houston well behind T-Dog Tomasio. Oh my, here we go. And the Dogster putting the bite on the Hitman here. Tomasio rounds him up. Kick to the midsection from Bret the Hitman Hart. Misses again with that crossbody. Yes, indeed. Bret Hitman Hart bleeding. T-Dog counters. Misses with a clothesline. Now Bret Hart with a pile driver. Devastating pile driver. T-Dog Tomasio absolutely motionless. He's just, Bret Hart nailed him good with that pile driver. Bret, look at this. T-Dog takes him back down to the mat, daring him to try and get back up. Bret Hart with a swift counter. Misses with the attack. Dogster with Bret up on his shoulders, but Bret manages to beat out and escape. Here we go into a sleeper hold. This could be bad for T-Dog Tomasio right here. T-Dog could be fading fast. No! Nails Bret from behind with a jawbreaker. Bret with a swift counter. Now T-Dog. He's got him. Now he's got him again, this time up over the shoulders. Flapjack. And a stomp to the midsection. Now T-Dog. A little bit of camel clutch action here. But Bret Hart, swift with the escape. Both of these men, brilliant technical wrestlers. And here we go again, Bret Hart. Going for that sharpshooter a second time. This could be bad for T-Dog Tomasio. T-Dog reaching for those ropes, but hey, look at this. Folds himself into an impossible position to make that escape. Absolutely amazing, like it was made of rubber. Dogster. Spinning neck breaker. Takes Brett down to the mat. T-Dog. Brett with a fireman's carry. T-Dog with a fast counter and a hard right. Whips Brett to the corner. Clothesline takes him down. Now it is all T-Dog Tomasio. Bret Hart with a swift counter. Now the Dogster with an uppercut. He's got him. DDT. Whoa, my, that is a serious DDT. Whoa. And yeah, T-Dog Tomasio working up a little bit of a sweat here as he goes for the pin and hooks the leg. Oh my, 2 count only. And T-Dog Tomasio really letting the referee have it. Bret Hart with a kick. T-Dog with an arm drag. T-Dog with Bret up over the shoulders. Michinoku driver. Hooks the leg. And 3, and that's all she wrote. T-Dog Tomasio victorious over Bret the Hitman Hart.
Here is your winner, T-Dog Tomasian.
Well, there you have it. T-Dog Tomasio gets the Duke over Bret the Hitman Hart, a very high-profile target indeed. And he and Allison Kinsey will be celebrating this victory this evening. Great win for the Dogster.
It does my heart good to see a guy like T-Dog show up a better-known and more popular wrestler, especially if that better-known and more popular wrestler has a reputation for lipping off like Bret does. And I'll tell you what else, since the Hart Foundation lost the Legends tag titles to Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA, the salt has been very, very real, coming from the Hitman. In my estimation, T-Dog just showed up the excellence of execution, and for tonight, the Dogster was the better man.
Coming up, championship title matches when we return.
We're back, and this time, with a bonus matchup that will see Mid-South champ Tito Santana defend his title against Jake the Snake Roberts. This will be Tito's first title defense since winning the RWL Mid-South title by way of a tournament victory, and he couldn't face a tougher #1 contender.
Indeed, Jake the Snake, not your average athletic build. However, he is a master of ring psychology.
And he's just sneaky enough to put one over on Tito Santana.
Introducing the challenger from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 249 pounds, Jake the Snake
The #1
Roberts.
guy in the hunt for the Mid-South title, and he is hot to shame Tito Santana in his first ever title defense, and yeah, that would be an embarrassing setback for the champ.
Introducing the champion from Tijuana, Mexico, weighing in at 234 pounds, he is the Tri-State Southern Champion, Tito Santana.
Tito Santana with a whole lot riding on this particular title defense. It's all or nothing. It's do or die turkey pie for Tito Santana.
Loss here would be absolutely crushing, and it would take weeks to recover from. Tito's title reign could very well die in its infancy here against Jake the Snake.
All right, we're underway. Collar and elbow tie up Jake the Snake into a headlock and into a top wrist lock on Tito Santana. Takes Santana down to the mat. Oh, Jake Roberts pressing the advantage right away. Takes Santana down to the mat again. Oh, and delivers a stomp to the head. Oh, Tito Santana with a fast counter. Has Jake up on his shoulders. Flapjacks him to the mat. Oh, tries to follow up with a kick, but Jake the Snake right on top of it. And look at this. Tito Santana counters with a dragon screw. And look at this. Jake Roberts also countering with a dragon screw. My goodness, look at this. Quite the contest we've got going here. Oh my. Oh, was quite the rally right there. Jake. With Santana in the corner. Goes behind, but Santana. Pass with the counter. Ooh. And takes Jake the Snake down. With a clothesline. Has a knee to the back of the head. Jake Roberts takes him down to the mat. Follows it up with a series of stomps. Yes, Jake Roberts, the #1 contender for the RWL Mid-South Championship. Tito Santana's reign just about a month old here. Again, Santana with a whole lot riding on this particular matchup right here. Lose this one to Jake the Snake would be absolutely humiliating. Oh, DDT. Takes Roberts down to the mat, rolls him over, hooks the leg. But Jake, still far too resilient. Oh, nice belly to belly from Tito Santana. Santana, all the way up on the top rope. Waiting for Jake the Snake to get to his feet here. Off the rope, and right into a power slam from Jake the Snake, which leads to a cover and almost a 1 count. Again, a whole lot riding on this championship match here. Jake the Snake would love to make a paper champion out of Tito Santana. Jake, the rope choke. Gathers Santana up to his feet. Short arm clothesline. Takes Santana down to the mat, and Jake quickly again on top of things with another cover. Just about a 2 count. Now Jake stalking Tito Santana. He's got him, and here we go. That DDT is only Jake the Snake can deliver it, and my goodness, Tito is busted wide open. Jake going for the pin. Almost a 3. I do not believe it. Tito Santana with the wherewithal to get that shoulder up. Santana with a quick shoulder tackle. Showing the fans he's still got it. He's still alive. He's still in this thing. Jake Roberts with a nice judo flip over the shoulder. Trash talking Tito Santana. Woohoo! Jawbreaker. Now Tito has him up, powerbomb with a pin. But counters it into a Boston Crab here. Jake Roberts in the middle of the ring. No choice but to make the escape. Jake Roberts rolls out onto the floor to take a moment to collect himself, but no respite here. My shoulder tackle. Takes Jake down to the floor. I heard his head thunk on the concrete from here. Santana whips Jake in. Jake with a fast counter. And again delivers that DDT, that deadly spiking DDT. Jake again going with the cover. Tito Santana is all messed up right here. Only a 2. And Jake really letting the referee have it here. Jake Roberts. Countered by Tito Santana. Tito, off the ropes. And he came off those ropes hard. But Santana, again, another shoulder tackle. Jake, countered once again. Into a single leg crab. Jake Roberts trying to make it to the ropes here, but has to push his way out. Now Jake the Snake has him. Short arm clothesline. My goodness, Tito Santana. Oh my. Jake Roberts sensing this might be the end right here. We may have a new champion right here. Only a 2 count. Oh my, are you kidding me? Amazing. Tito Santana. Jake the Snake with a disrespectful counter right here, and for the 3rd time of asking, another DDT. Well, that's just got to be it right there. Yeah, I think that's just got to be about it. Are you serious? Tito Santana fighting to the last here, but Jake the Snakes, he seems to have this one in the bag right here. Whoa, wait a minute. Tito Santana opening up here. Oh, nails Jake with a DDT all his own. Beautifully executed. Rolls him over. Hooks the leg here. But only two. Jake the Snake still hanging on. And Tito Santana also just hanging on here. But only just. Oh, nice kick from Tito. Now Jake the Snake up on the shoulders. Drives him to the mat. Tito Santana with a limp Jake Roberts. 1, 2, 3, and Tito Santana retaining the Mid-South Championship.
Here is your winner, and still Tri-State Southern Champion, Tito Santana.
Battered, bruised, and bleeding, but nonetheless victorious, Tito Santana with a 3-count pinfall victory over Jake the Snake Roberts.
And the capacity crowd here in Houston letting Tito Santana know they knew he could do it all the time. Very, very important title retention here for the Mid-South champion against an incredibly tough and aggressive opponent. I mean, 3 DPTs back-to-back from Jake Roberts. Tito may have retained the title, but his head's gonna ring like a bell in the morning.
Indeed, Tito Santana will be feeling the after effects of this matchup for quite some time to come, but it doesn't really matter to him as long as he's still got the Mid-South Championship around his waist.
I suppose that makes sense. If you survive the beating and retain the championship, nothing else really seems to matter.
Although I will admit there were several moments when it seemed Jake the Snake had this thing in the bag and it was going to be all over.
I can't imagine how demoralizing it would have been for Jake to have snatched that title away from Tito. But the championship stays with Santana, and he's taken his first step towards proving himself worthy of the Mid-South title. Fans, still to come on tonight's card, it'll be the Masked Superstar and the Big Cat Ernie Ladd challenging the originals for the Undisputed World Tag Team Championships. And in the main event, Triple Crowner Liberty Bell Daniel defends the Joyce Grable Memorial title against Japanese newcomer Hana with Hangman Tex Lynch at ringside. And it's all coming up on the other side of the break. We're set to continue, and in this next one, the RWL Undisputed World Tag Team Championships are at stake, with the Masked Superstar and Ernie Ladd challenging the longtime reigning champs, Chicago Hammer John Van and Crippler Guy Cormier, the originals, with the tag titles in jeopardy like never before.
Masked Superstar, as always, accompanied by the Grand Wizard of Wrestling, and he is one half of the pairing that will be taking on the originals tonight for the RWL Undisputed World Tag Team Championships. And indeed, they don't come much bigger or meaner than the Masked Superstar.
I've never liked this guy. I've always imagined that he looks like Quasimodo or something under that mask. I just get the impression that he's hideously ugly under there. Not sure why, but I just always have. Don't look at me that way, Don. I know it's the same kind of mask Tex Lynch wears, but you can just tell he's roughly good looking under his. And here comes Ugly Masked Superstar's even uglier tag team partner, the Big Cat Ernie Ladd, the self-professed king of wrestling. Boy, I'll tell you what, he's sure the king of something, and you can bet your sweet ass it isn't wrestling. He's feuded with the likes of Dusty Rhodes, Mil Mascaras, and even Andre the Giant hasn't been immune to Ladd's both verbal and physical assaults. Nobody here wants to see these two as undisputed world tag champions. It'd be just awful. Like the time the Tennessee Studs had the belts for several months. Just yuck.
And indeed, Ernie Ladd receiving a rather cool reception here tonight from the hometown crowd. Oh man, look at this right here. Ernie Ladd, he is heated.
He's the only wrestler I've ever met who laughs when he makes children cry, just by being himself. I'm dreading the day I'll have to interview him.
Boy, howdy, get a look at these two big bruisers. They have the potential to take away the tag team championships from the originals.
There she is, the 2023 Manager of the Year, known by some as the Jungle Pam of the ring, but most of us just call her Sylvia Strong, and following close behind, it's the winningest tag team in RWL history, multi-time tag team champions, still in the midst of their 5-year-plus reign as undisputed world tag champs. John and Guy, the originals, have basically whipped the world twice and enjoy the single most successful track record of any tag team ever in RWL. That's what makes this particular challenge kinda ominous. The world knows the O's run with the belts will certainly end someday, but we're all just hoping it isn't tonight. But John and Guy have taken on some of the toughest teams going around here, and they go into this one, like all the others, with no sign of fear.
It would also be important to note that while other tag teams have come and gone, the originals have been together and still here after 13 years. That's a mighty long time in the wrestling business.
They're the richest prizes in the tag team division, and John and Guy have been their custodians for a long time. But this may be the riskiest title defense ever for the O's, dealing with the devious pair of Ladd and the Masked Superstar.
Undisputed World Tag Team, the Masked Man, Superstar, GW, on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 435 pounds, the Masked Man, Superstar, and GW.
You guys suck, your manager's ugly, and his mom dresses him funny.
The Masked Man, Superstar, GW, and their opponents. At a combined weight of 508 pounds, they are the Undisputed World Champions. The Hammer, John Van, and Guy Corey A. The Originals.
All I know is they still better be tag team champions at the end of this one, or I'm just gonna go off right here. Gone.
And so, with the preliminaries out of the way, we are just about to get underway with this World Tag Team Championship matchup.
They're gonna cheat their asses off. I just know it. Man.
All right, we are ready to get it underway here. Oh, a Masked Superstar. Immediately tries to remove, but gets countered by John Van. Very first move. Ooh. Masked Superstar with a clothesline. John Van with shoulder tackle. Masked Superstar counters with a shoulder tackle of his own. Ooh, nice arm drag from the Chicago Hammer. John Van's got him up. Head first into the top buckle. Whipped into their tag team's corner. Oh, Masked Superstar counters. And tosses John Van to the mat. Yes, sir, the Originals. Tag team champions of long standing. Ernie Ladd coming in. John Van with another arm drag. And it has been difficult for the Originals to maintain their position at the top of the mountain against a stacked Tag team division, John Van tags in Guy Cormier. Ernie Ladd takes him down. Oh, another arm drag. The originals. Coordination. Oh, they've got it all. Snap mare. Oh, and a shot to the temple and a kick to the back. Ernie Ladd looking for a way out of town here, but not gonna happen for him. Guy Cormier with other ideas. Ernie Ladd. Short arm clothesline. Drags Cormier to enemy territory. Tags in the Masked Superstar. Already cutting the ring in half. That's pretty much the genius of this particular tag team, and the Grand Wizard of Wrestling has a very impressive stable. Probably second only to Sylvia Strong. Ooh, a couple of headbutts here from Masked Superstar. And a clothesline takes Cormier down to the canvas. And the Superstar reveling in the booze, apparently. Cormier with a sharp uppercut. Oh my. Look at that with a kip up. These guys are amazing. Okay. And here we go. It's the Unicorn Stampede. And the Masked Superstar is in the midst of it. Van and Cormier just tagging away merrily. And stomping away merrily. And here's the coup de grace. John Van with the drop kick. Low. Masked Superstar also looking for a way out of town, but not gonna happen. Oh, 2 count. A 2 count already. The originals, absolutely amazing. Masked Superstar wants no more. John Van tags in Ernie Ladd. Oh, here we go. John Van, the Chicago Hammer, tags him with a series of rights, and here comes a steel chair, courtesy of the Grand Wizard. Ladd gathers him up. John Van slaps the hand away and clotheslines Ladd. Has him all the way up here. Oh, wow, the originals. Just love them. Absolutely love them. Ernie Ladd, whip to the corner. Oh my, look at this. John Van decided he's going to take Ernie Ladd for a very long ride. Top rope superplex. And Ernie Ladd is out like a light. Forget about it. John Van. From behind, Ernie Ladd with an elbow counter. Here we go. Ernie Ladd getting a little bit desperate here. And outside the ring, pretty much nothing the referee can do but count. Sylvia Strong monitoring her tag team very closely. The manager of the year for 2023. And as I mentioned, second only to the Stronghold and Sylvia Strong. John Van has Ernie Ladd all the way up. Long suplex. They have been outside for a while with Ladd at a huge disadvantage. John Van just going to town on Ernie Ladd here. Chicago Hammer with a sweet counter. Ernie Ladd continues to taste apron. I don't envy the headache he's going to have in the morning. Man finally gets him back inside. Ladd, all routes of escape blocked. What a slam. John Van his avenue of attack here. Oh, slams the knee into the canvas. And the big cat in all kinds of trouble here. Tags in Guy Cormier. Nice little double team punch there. Cormier has Ladd all the way up, brings him all the way down. Sylvia Strong, standing silent like a sentinel. Watching the originals do their thing. Well, Bernie Ladd. Countered by Guy Cormier. Taken down. Led. Finally makes his escape, allowing the Masked Superstar to attack. Whoa, a shot that barely stunned the Masked Superstar. Tell you, that man is tough. Whips Cormier. Far corner. Hard. And nice surprise from Guy Cormier. Oh, here we go, the claw. The Iron Claw. This is bad. This is big trouble. Big trouble for the Masked Superstar here. That is it. The referee says enough's enough. The originals retain the undisputed World Tag Team Championships.
And my happy hour will go untarnished by a title change.
Here are your winners, and still the undisputed World Tag Team, The Hammer, John Van, and Guy Corey A. The Originals.
Hey, chalk up another one in the W column for the Originals, who once again retain the undisputed World Tag Team Championships. And there are times when it feels as if this pair of John and Guy are as unstoppable as time itself. It's another major win for the O's, and an unbeaten streak like you wouldn't believe unless you've seen it for yourselves. John and Guy, with the win over Ernie Ladd and Masked Superstar, with the official stopping the match and declaring Guy Cormier winner by way of a knockout. There's your official decision. And we'll be right back with tonight's ladies' main event title match. Fans, we have arrived. He's El Gran Exito, or time for the main event with Scott Bell's Japanese newcomer Hana, one-on-one with Liberty Bell Danielle for the Joyce Grable Memorial Tournament Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Honor Heritage Junior Championship.
All right, Too Short Popeye Scott Bell accompanying Hana. Naoko Hana by full name. Johnny, you said you had a bunch of information regarding Naoko Hana. Why don't you fill us in?
Sure thing. Naoko Hana is 25 years old from Kyoto, Japan, and is a graduate of Japan 5-Star Wrestling's Kyoto School. She started at 17 and graduated as a junior champion for her prefecture in Kyoto, and she's made quite a name for herself in her homeland. How the holy hell a guy like to short here got his hands on such a hot property. One of her big moves is the Shibafu Datsu. That's the lawn dart to you, and I done. And Hana has sidelined that Phoenix using it. Could Liberty Bell Danielle be on a collision course with this devastating move? I sure hope not.
That singular signature music can only mean one thing. The guest of honor is in town, Hangman Tex Lynch, and here he is with Danielle Heathcote, the women's Triple Crown champion, the 2023 Rookie of the Year, and incidentally, a really, really nice young lady.
She's just captivated the fans as tag partner to Patty Powers, and together, they've built a history for themselves that's gonna last a mighty long time. This match is an odd one, and that it's the champion that's doing the challenging here, putting up her Joyce Grable Memorial title, the very first ever in her WL, putting it on the line over Hana's disrespect of American athletes. And well, The guest of honor is also the brand new general manager of Snarl, and he's gonna be there at ringside to monitor the activities of Too Short Popeye. Geez, eats nuts. Not hearing him laughing hysterically here in the booth.
Introducing the challenger from Kyoto, Japan, Hannah! Introducing the champion from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She is the Honor Heritage Junior Champion, the All-American Belle Danielle.
Danielle, contemplating the Joyce Gribble Memorial title. Her very first in RWL, she rocketed through that tournament, and that title means more to Danielle Heathcote than air.
Which is why her putting it up in this match with Hana speaks so loudly. She says it's not just the JGM championship on the line, but the reputation of American athletes everywhere. Passionate gal, Danny L. Heathcote.
Jiminy Christmas, if looks could kill, these two ladies just staring daggers at one another. The bell sounds. Hana misses with a move. Danielle. Countered by Hana. Danielle Heathcote hauls Hana across the ring. Hana with a jawbreaker. Oh, and a kick that takes Danielle Heathcote down to the mat. Liberty Bell Danielle in a dragon sleeper now from Hana. Counters with kicks to escape. Hangman Tex Lynch watching intently. Oh my, look at that. Hana right down on the mat again. Elbows from Danielle. And Tex Lynch cheering her on. Hana all the way up there and reversed electric chair drop. And Hana having her difficulties at the moment with Liberty Bell Danielle. Woohoo! Nice forearm. Hana whipped into the corner and clotheslined back down to the mat, and Scott Bell does not look pleased at all. Danielle going for the first cover of the match. Barely even a 1. A harsh kick to the back. Liberty Bell Danielle. Neck breaker drop on Hana. And here comes Too Short Popeye. Scott Bell. Distracting Danielle just long enough, but look at this. Hana goes for a pin, but Danielle escapes immediately. Arm drag from Danielle Heathcote. Harsh kick from Hana, and a kick that takes Danielle back down to the mat. Using the ropes to get herself back to her feet here, and Hana taunting her. Kick, oh my, just clotheslined out onto the floor. And Too Short just picking her up. That he has no business touching her. Look at that, that's revolting. Tex Lynch should be doing something about that. Hana with a knee to the skull. Hana just release that turnbuckle. Expose the steel. Danielle whipped into, my. And her, right into the exposed steel, but Danielle barely just rolling with the punches here. Still managing to maintain control of things. Dragon Screw takes Hana down to the mat. Danielle with Hana against the ropes. Hanged her off the ropes. Hangman style. Tex Lynch would certainly appreciate that. Danielle with a suplex. Suplex Hana out of her socks. Whip to the corner. Danielle misses with a double knee, and Hana takes advantage with a clothesline. Seizes an opportunity, but Danielle snatches the opportunity away again. Danielle. Suplex. Arm hook suplex. Danielle Heathcote. Way up in the expensive red district here. Misses with a double drop kick. Hana. Now seizing the opportunity. Arm drag from Danielle. Hana whipped into the exposed steel herself, hoisted on her own petard. Now whipped into the opposite corner. Counters with a kick to escape. Danielle counters with an elbow. Whips Hana back into the corner again. Oop. Foot choke. There we go, huh? Well, Hana getting a little taste of her own nastiness here. As Danielle Heathcote lets loose with a little anger here. Hana whips Danielle onto the apron, taunting her. Big mistake, fireman's carry, and Scott Bell introducing a chair into the mix here. Danielle bringing Hana back in off the apron the hard way. Whoa, my! Referee correcting that turnbuckle problem while Scott Bell again tries to distract Danielle Heathcote while Hana gets to her feet, but it's no use. Hana with a quick counter. Look at this, Danielle Heathcote with a sleeper hold. She's got the sleeper locked in. Hana could be in big trouble right here. This could be all over. Yeah, Tex Lynch cheering her on, but whoa. Danielle releasing the hold. Believes she might have done enough damage. Rolls Hana over. Hooks the leg, goes for the pin here. 2 count only. Hana still in the game. Referee disposing of that chair. Danielle with a sidewalk slam on Hana. And this crowd here in Houston just going absolutely nuts for Danielle Heathcote. Oh my, look at this here. Oh, off the ropes again. Whoa, Hana thinks she got her. But no, Danielle waiting for her. Surprise, surprise. Danielle Heathcote. Impressive moves. Whips Hana into the corner. Hana with an elbow counter. Has Hana, Danielle once again foiling the move. Has Hana in that corner. Venting a little anger here with that foot choke. And an alley-oop gets Hana out of the corner. And there's Scott Bell once again. The referee needs to get Scott Bell the hell out of here. Needs to eject the guy. But apparently that's not going to happen. Danielle ready to strike, coiled like a snake. And a sleeper hold again. Nowhere to go for Hana. That is it. The referee's seen enough. He's chalking this one up. Danielle Heathcote retains the Joyce Grable Memorial Championship.
Here is your winner, and still Honor Heritage Junior Champion, the All-American Belle Danielle.
Notice something just a little different in the Champ's performance tonight. Maybe a key reason for the win to retain the belt here is that Danielle kept out maneuvering Hana nearly at every turn. I think she shot down by actually out-wrestling her. She sure mixed it up on her opponent in this one. And Liberty Belle Danielle will be Japan-bound, showing the fans over there that this American isn't fat and lazy. Stellar performance by Liberty Belle Danielle. However, Scott Bell might have gone too far by putting hands on the champ. Wonder if Tex will decide that there should be consequences.
A genuinely impressive win overall, but you know, Johnny, you get the sense that this thing between Hana and Liberty Belle Danielle is far from over. Excellent performance nonetheless, and retaining the Joyce Grable Memorial Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this hour of RWL Mid-South Wrestling. Johnny Bianco, thank you so very much for the color commentary. I hope to see you again soon. Ladies and gentlemen, our next RWL telecast will be Saturday night, February the 10th, for RWL Snarl. For all of us here at RWL, this is Don Hickson saying thank you, good night, and we'll see you next time.